Hello, welcome to another video from Avenue X looking at Chinese Dramaland in the past week, and let's get right into it because we have a lot of things to go through. First, last week, one day before I shot my video actually, the actor Xu Zhengxi, Jeremy Xu, I think that's his English name, publicly announced on his Weibo that he's quitting acting. He still has arrangements and contracts he's signed, so he will finish those projects on hand and then it's done. You probably have watched some of his dramas if you've watched Chinese dramas for a long time, particularly period idol drama. He didn't go to details about why he quit. He basically just saying, I'm not doing it anymore. And people are mostly guessing it's due to over the years, recent years, that he just never got roles that he really wants to do. And he's getting older and idol Dramaland is just not the best place to be anymore. And yet he still doesn't get opportunities to do other things. That's to do with his contract, with his agent and whatever. So basically he's quitting acting. And also during the week we've had new dramas going live. 雨凤行 and 追风者. One is on Tencent Mango, the other is on 爱奇艺. 追风者 is one day before airing, changing its name, so that's War of Faith. Previously 长风破浪, now it's called 追风者. Wang Yibo, Wang Yang, Li Qing. 追风者 only started yesterday. I checked the 4 episodes that went live yesterday. Surprisingly high quality compared to other dramas I've seen this year. And surprisingly, Wang Yibo seems to have finally woken up in terms of like how to play a character and act. It's only 4 episodes. Too early to say what's gonna happen later, but so far, so good. Now, let's get to talk about other things. First, tomorrow, Saturday 23rd, if nothing goes wrong, a drama should have gone live on Youku. The drama is called 五行世家 and the English title is 5 Kings of Thieves. It's a 12 episodes short drama and it's a Mingguo setting fantasy legend drama. I guess if the time is after Mingguo, then you are not allowed to have fantasy. I'm just kidding. It is the type of drama that mixes fantasy, mixes a lot of CGI and also wuxia into one, and it's led by Wang Dalu and Ren Min. I admit I previously have no idea about the existence of this drama, and since it's a 12 episode short drama, I guess like Youku is also wanting to try on the short drama market and see if it can fly. It will depend on if I can get around to watch it, because right now I have a lot of Chinese dramas on hand. I'm also watching Netflix 3 Body. I only just managed to finish 1 episode last night. I have a bad feeling about the 7 episodes to come for this season just because it's a very average American drama. That's how I would put it, okay? And it totally isn't 3 Body. Then moving towards the end of the month, on the 29th, right now, there is likely a drama going live on satellite television because the drama before it will finish airing on the 28th, and that was the 小日子, the contemporary drama Chen and Tong Yao led, which I haven't had time to check out yet. That drama should finish airing on Zhejiang television, and so one day after that, they would need a new drama to come in, and right now, based on what I can tell, it could be this drama. And when that happens, it should also go live on Tencent. The drama is called 今天的他们. English title, Fry Me to the Moon, not Fly Me to the Moon. It is a contemporary metropolis setting 3 female lead drama. They definitely will be paired up with their different men, but it will be focused on them. So think about last year's Be Your Own Light, and a couple of years ago, we have like 3-4 dramas that are all in this kind of configuration. This one is led by Song Yi, Sheshiman, Li Chun. In my opinion, they're all very good actresses. Depends on how the combination of chemistry is going to work, and obviously also depends on the script writing quality. Then we have a lot of stuff on a lot of different dramas, moving at different stages of their production. So let's go through them one by one. A couple of hours before I sat down making this video, the drama 承欢记, Best Choice Ever, contemporary drama led by Yang Zi and Xu Kai, released a new trailer, and this time looks like a proper new trailer, the type of just before airing we're gonna put out type of trailer, and it's likely to go live on Tencent April. And based on the trailer, first you can tell they all use their own voice. It's a contemporary drama, so you will hear Xu Kai using his own voice when he speaks and not very standard Mandarin, but for contemporary dramas, as long as the character actually makes sense for him to speak like that, it will be fine. And also it seems to be a drama filled with a lot of comedy, and it's the typical metropolis setting, young people, their parents are worried about when they're gonna get married and they meet somebody, but it's like filled with comedy type of story. And also Zhang Yao is, I think, male second in the drama because of love in between, I guess. couple of years ago that I have filter on him. I really hope he could do better. Unfortunately, his BL drama probably it's never gonna see daylight, but hopefully this drama can make more people see him. Then we have a couple of dramas that have gotten their license. First, there's a 40 episodes period drama. When it airs, will be on Youku that has gotten its license this week. Wang Xingyue and Wu Jingyan led period drama 墨雨云间 The Double. Not quite sure exactly what is the story. I think I'm mixing it up with another drama Wu Jingyan is doing with Liu Shui in my head. It's this bunch of people who always just work together because they're tied to Yu Zheng and a lot of other productions, whatever, and it's on Youku, so familiar makeup of people and probably look of things. 40 episodes already. Youku can check it out anytime, depends on the platform's decision. Also, another probably more interesting and exciting drama, I think to most audiences, would be 哈尔滨1944. In the Name of the Brother, the 民国 setting espionage drama led by Qin Hao and Yang Mi has also gotten its license this week. This one is from iQIYI, I believe. Looks like something that they bet money on. Probably Yang Mi is really trying to, using this drama to move on to a more serious actress's trajectory. Even if it's like similar to what I see now in 追风者, The War of Faith, that will be great. And then we have quite a few dramas that have wrapped during this week, and probably most of them will be quite interesting for my audiences. First, the contemporary court drama 我们与法庭的距离 Hold a Court Now, led by Ren Ming and Gong Jun, is wrapped this week. They've released a wrapping video, and hopefully by the end of the year we can see it. In this released video, because they are literally a feature video, not really a trailer, so everybody is speaking their own lines, and you can see the camera moving around on set. Fingers crossed, Gong Jun has improved on his line delivery so that when he is doing all those speeches in court, it wouldn't get too weird. We also have a period drama that has been followed quite closely by paparazzi since day one when they started shooting, wrapping this week. That is the period drama based on the novel 女将星, the female general. I think the English title is also the female general, 锦月如歌, led by Zhou Ye and Cheng Lei. People at least all look very pretty, but by the time it actually gets released, we shall see how this drama fares. Then we also have another, even more noisier, probably, period drama with fandom involved that has wrapped shooting this week, and that is the 珠帘玉幕, the legend of either jewelry or pearl girl, because I see two titles online and I don't know which one they're gonna end up eventually, but that's the period drama led by Liu Yuning and Zhao Lusi. It has a very Tang Dynasty setting look if you look at the videos they put out, and the styling, and it's a girl who fishes pearls. Her story with the guy who's played by Liu Yuning, and it's their second collaboration since 长歌行. And just because of the traffic amount that Zhao Lusi these days get, right, this drama is just will be very closely scrutinized from now on till when it actually airs, and then there will be a lot of drama outside of the drama. As for the drama itself, let's see if the chemistry between these two, now that they're both leads in this drama, will work as well as it worked in the previous drama when they were supporting roles. Then we also have a lot of projects that have started shooting this week. Seems spring just makes everybody busy. First, another high traffic actor involved drama, 消起清壤, Love on the Turquoise Land. It is a drama based on a novel written by the author Wei Yu, who wrote the original story of Rattan. And it's very similar in that sense that it's a contemporary setting story with ancient mysteries. So people who have heritages or who have special powers that's tied to ancient history. This time it's to Qin dynasty and the first emperor, Qin Shi Huang. And the whole excursion that he was famously known for, basically he sent people out to look for elixir for life that's recorded in history, and it's based on that. And you have the female lead character played by Dilraba in the story, who is a descendant of a particular group of people who were the army that was charged with that task in history that actually vanished. And she meets a guy who will be played by Chen Xingxu. They will get involved in some kind of mystery. Think about Rattan and think about what's out of Yumen, Bai Yu and Nini. You will get a good idea about what 消起清壤 could be like. And this is another drama that before it even started sort of shooting had gone through many different rumored male lead actors, because very early on I think people know it's Dilraba, but they don't know who the guy is. So there was this whole round of this guy, that guy, this actor, that actor fandom fight again before they even started shooting. This time you will see Chen Xingxu and Dilraba paired up. At least you'll have two people who actually have perfect height matching up. Also, type of looks they have. They're both strongly featured people with very defined eyes and eyebrows and nose, that kind of a look. So they do look like paired up quite well. Please don't use too much skin smoothing on these two people, please. Then we have a contemporary romantic drama that has started shooting. They've officially put out really cute posters, and it doesn't actually go into detail about what exactly is the story, and their official account really only just have photo posts and doesn't go into any detail. But it's a contemporary romantic drama, that's all you need to know, and it's led by Zhang Linghe and Xu Ruohan. Its English title is The Best Thing, and it's from iQIYI. At least with the posters they released for the drama, the first round, it does have a really good and pretty vibe you can get from it, but that's only just photos. The actual drama, we'll wait and see. And then we have another more sort of serious and probably dramatic drama, contemporary one that has started shooting as well. It's called Yi Tong Yan, literally would mean the MD or coroner Tong Yan, and that's Zhou Dongyu's name, so she's the female lead, and the male lead would be Peng Guanyin. It will be a crime drama, a cold case that's like 20 years old, and involving also female leads, twin sister. I'm not sure at this point whether the twin sister is identical twin, where basically means Zhou Dongyu would have to play two different roles. It would be actually ridiculous if they don't use her twice. I'm just saying, since you already casted her, maybe just use her as the female lead to the most. So probably she's gonna play two roles, a pair of twin sisters in this drama. And this one is also an iQIYI drama. As if that's not enough for iQIYI, they've also started shooting officially second season of Under the Skin, 猎罪图鉴, 金世佳 and Tan Yanci, they're all coming back, and even all the other guys, because they've been already caught shooting the drama this week. Fingers crossed this one is not gonna fail, but because of some background unrest that has happened online and actually got publicized when they were putting the team together to do the second season, mostly to do with the original writers and how many of them still remain on board, and what has changed from the motive and I guess goal of the production company Lou Meng for the second season. It may cause the quality of the writing and characters to shift somewhat in the second season. I hope it doesn't, but who knows? I wouldn't even say cautiously optimistic. I would just say I'm neutral at this point. Obviously, I would want the second season to be great and successful, but if it turns out to be not so, I wouldn't really also be surprised. 人生不如意事十之八九. The final thing I will be talking is this week we've got a release of a trailer of a film that supposedly will go into cinema within this year, 2024, and exactly when, not sure, and that is directed by the female director Hu Mei. Her film version of Hong Lou Meng, Dream of the Red Chamber or Story of the Stone, depending on which translation you go for. Longtime viewers of my channel knows I have deep ties with this story and this adaptation thing, because I was on the crew of the 2010 television series made by Li Shaohong. So this time it's Hu Mei, and she released, this is the second trailer she's released, edited in the style of love story. The trailer looks BAD. It makes the classic of Chinese literature of this story that is so rich, so complicated, so hard to translate. If you want to understand how great this book is, you would need to learn Chinese really well and then read it that way, and that's the only way you can get it type of situation. It is that important in Chinese literature history, and also to me, it has a lot of personal And then the trailer literally made the classic of Chinese literature based thing into an idol romantic period drama. That's how you would feel when you look at the trailer. It's really that superficial and shallow interpretation. Within this year, if the film actually goes into theater, I will have a new thing to laugh at. That would be my only consolation. Sorry about a bit rambling for international audiences. If you don't care about that and you don't know anything, that's fine. It's just, to me personally, it's a hugely important thing. Back in 2007, when I was working on the drama version on the crew, I promised myself, if I ever go make an adaptation of Hong Lou Meng myself, okay, whether as producer, director, I don't know, but sort of like my project, I'll do justice to it. And it's one of my live streams. And I was like, maybe 20 years later, see if I can do it. Now, it's not that far. It's not that far from 20 years now. You know, it's already 17. And I don't see any hope that it happens in 3 years' time. China's Dramaland certainly isn't ready. We don't have the reserve of people who can do it. And the whole atmosphere, economy is just like not in the place to do this adaptation. Upon looking at that trailer last night, I changed the number in my head. I'm like, okay, I'll give it 30 years and see if I can make it happen. If it ever really happens, like this is my 许愿 video here, make a wish that I can actually make a good enough version. Thank you for watching Avenue X. I'll see you in my next video. Meanwhile, live long and happy drama watching.